What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode of What's in Your Food. Today, we're going to have a quick look at a study that I found that's going to give you a better idea about what you're consuming out there. Everybody who thinks that these additives are safe and effective, they've been approved for a reason, everything's been safe. I keep telling you over and over, the studies I have found on just 40 of them alone have been incomplete. That means all the studies that consist of reproductive, carcinogenic, neurological, edema, toxicity level, radioactive, bioaccumulative. That means when it accumulates within all your organs. A majority of them have not been completed fully. And that means doing all those categories. Now you go to a doctor recommends you from a textbook. Here's your symptoms. Here's your medication. Go on your way. But how many doctors in this world, or dietitians, or just anybody at all, looking at the adverse effects from your ingredients? But what are these additives that I keep talking about? What are these ingredients? They consist of medications, drugs, and chemical compounds. That's right. You're being medicated, you're being drugged, and you're being chemically altered. But let's go to the doctor and see what he's got to say. So what I got here today is just proof there's no way they know anything about the cocktail mix that everybody is mixing with all their sauces and all their foods and all these processed garbage that's creating the health effect in your body, your medical condition. Now let's get started. This is from Scientific Reports, nature.com. This is an article I found on exposure to food additive mixtures in 106,000 French adults from the Nutrinet Santé cohort. And this was October 4th, 2021. So this is recently. So if you think they've researched all this, no, they have not. Which is why I went additive free over just about 2 years ago. Now looking down here, 10,000 people have accessed this document. That's not very much out of 8 billion people in this world. And I'm one of them. And 16 citations. So people have did their citing on this and they've talked about it. Next slide. Just going to read a little bit. You can go through this document. It's very long. The abstract says food additives, example, artificial sweeteners, emulsifiers, dyes, etc. There's a lot of them, are ingested by billions of individuals daily. Some concerning results mainly derived from animal and cell-based experimental studies have recently emerged, suggesting potential detrimental effects of severely widely consumed additives. Profiles of additive exposure, as well as the potential long-term impact of multiple exposure on human health, are poorly documented. You hear that? Poorly documented. Next slide. The large population-based study provided for the first time a comprehensive overview of intakes for a wide range of additives. Their health impact and potential cocktail effects should be explored in future epidemiological and experimental studies. Next slide. In the meantime, and following the precautionary principle, several public health authorities worldwide recently started to recommend limiting the consumption of ultra-processed foods and, in practice, choosing foods or better nutritional quality according to the Nutri-Score, and without or with as few additives as possible. Do you hear that? So all of you out there who are thinking that what you're eating is safe, it is not. And why I went additive free is for a reason. Because I've been doing my research, I've cured my problems, I've lost 90 pounds of weight by eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. And I just drink water. I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat bread. I don't eat candy. I don't eat ice creams. I don't eat anything with an ingredients on it. I do what our ancestors have done forever. But here we are experimenting with 11,000 plus additives and thinking it's safe. And you're wondering why you got skin problems, why you got bowel problems, why you got hemorrhoids every single day, why you got sudden allergies that you didn't have when you were a kid, now you have now. This whole thing about hereditary and genetically inherited from your family or your parents, they've been consuming additives. And while you were in the belly of your mother, she was consuming additives. So where do you think this inherited bull crap is coming from? The additives that you're feeding to your baby. Now I demand answers for this. Whoever it is out there, I demand answers. Because if we're going to go on for the rest of our life consuming garbage and not knowing what the heck is in it, that to me is a problem with our food. I don't care how many billions of dollars you want to make out there. I believe this is a huge problem and we need to pay serious attention to it. So kudos to these people, and they're raising awareness and bringing it forward. But you know how hard it was to find this document? Among all the other documents, extremely hard. Now, to know that there is billions of people out there consuming so many additives cocktailed together with so many adverse effects of repetitive same adverse effects, like cold and flu symptoms is one of them, bowel problems, skin conditions. There are so many on the list. 11,000 plus to be exact. Some countries about 3,000, 5,000. But those additives add up. The amount of adverse effects in each additive is literally 10 or more. So when we mix them all together and we make a large list of adverse effects, which doctor is talking about that? Which doctor is diagnosing you based on what you're eating? But no, we've got all these food recommendations. Take this, take this. You need to eat this. Take these vitamins. Take this. What is it doing for you? Is anybody out there in perfect health? What about our age expectancy? It looks like it's going up. But kids are getting sicker younger. Young adults are getting sicker younger. We rely on TV dinners. We rely on garbage food. But yet we seem to think that that's healthy for us. It's not. It's addictive and it needs to stop. I eat an additive-free diet. I had a lot of serious problems. Bowel problems, skin problems. I was 90 pounds weight, which I lost in 3 weeks. Y'all can go to beg to differ on that one. There's not a diet out there that is not like mine that can achieve the goals I've achieved so quickly. I took my own life at my own risk and did my own thing. Did not listen to anybody else because the people I listened to didn't get back to me. The places I went to go see if I was allergic to something, they said nothing we can do. I went and got blood tests, figured out that my blood was actually reacting to certain foods. The foods that I wasn't allergic to when I was a kid, all of a sudden out of nowhere, I'm allergic to them. Like that. Something's up. And I want to figure it out. And I hope every single person out there starts looking on their labels and consuming good foods. When I say good foods, fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. That's where natural vitamins come from. Natural minerals come from. How can you go wrong? Hopefully you all learned something from this and you go and check out this study and read it thoroughly. Till next time, friends, stay fit, have fun. We'll catch you on the next one.